And this is?
I'm Kristen. I'm the director.
So this is a musical I've been working on for the past year. It's been a huge project, huge undertaking, and I'm really excited for you all to see the stage reading tonight. A stage reading is exactly as it sounds. The cast will read the lines, sing the songs, but they will not do all the dances. One, because we've not had enough time to rehearse the dances, and two, because I've not written the dances. So, but stage readings are a way for playwrights to get feedback on their new works. So after the show, there will be like 5 minutes or so where I just ask you guys a few questions, see what you guys thought of the show. If you have to leave, I completely understand. You're not forced to stay in any means. But if you have the chance to stay, I would love feedback. Got a ton of feedback last night. Yes, anyway. In terms of our cast tonight, Morgan Higgins is recovering from laryngitis. So her voice is infinitely better than it was yesterday. She's going to try to sing the songs. If she can't, then she'll motion to me and I will take over for her. So if that happens, just bear with us and pretend like I'm a girl.
And I'm holding my phone to remind you guys to please turn off your cell phones during the performance. It's distracting both you and everyone around you, because in this space, it's very easy to see people who are on their cell phones. Also, we will have a 10-minute intermission in the middle of the play, and we would just remind you, and we will come back after for the act 2. We've only had 2 weeks to rehearse this show, and everybody who's been involved in it has been really great, and we're really excited to put on this show for you. And as we say at that, we'd like to say,
welcome to the hotel.
Independent by Blake Cordell. Setting: the Stagnant Inn, an historic 6-story, 5-star hotel well past its prime. The owners, the Stackman family, still strive to keep it in working order. The possibility exists because the hotel is in a well-off part of town. The only problem is that there simply aren't many people staying in hotels right now. The economy is recovering from a depression, and business owners are fighting to stay on top. There are 3 locations in the hotel: the lobby, the kitchen, and the office. Each can be decorated very minimally, with a single counter shared between the 3. Scene changes can be achieved through moving the counter and redecorating it with a collection of keys, pots and pans, and papers, respectively. Scene 1. Lobby. Artie hesitantly enters the hotel, pausing to take in the lobby's atmosphere. The front desk with a bell and key rack are stage left. The kitchen is off stage right. He stands center stage with his bellhop hat and has the anxiousness one would expect on their first day of work. He eventually realizes that he doesn't know where to check in at, so he rings the front desk's bell. No answer. He spies spots the kitchen and quickly scurries to it. Gray, Roger, and Jeremy enter from the front seconds later, getting ready for the day's work. Gray gets several papers from behind the desk.
Hey, Gray, sign me in.
Yeah, me too.
Gray marks the papers, signing all of them in for the day.
How hard's your job gonna be today? How many people are staying here?
Looks like we'll be accommodating about 51 people today. Welcome one and all to the hotel.
Welcome to the inn.
We hope you all enjoy your stay. Can we get you all checked in?
Hello.
Salutations, good morning. Are you here with your family today? Greetings.
Nice to meet you.
Howdy doody. And hi.
We're Roger.
Jeremy and Gray. All right, let's get all their bags up to their rooms.
Roger and Jeremy bring 3 suitcases each from off stage, both giving one to Gray. The 3 proceed to dance, eventually throwing the suitcases off stage, narrowly missing Frankie as she enters.
Morning.
Morning, boss.
Frankie.
Is everyone here on time? Ugh, Henry's late again. I swear that man's a good cook, but he can be so... Oh, it looks like the new kid I hired isn't here yet either. That's disappointing.
New guy?
Yeah, I'll try to get a hold of him after I check with Sage to see where Henry is. It's impossible keeping track of you all sometimes. Tend to the guests.
She makes for the kitchen as the 3 look to the audience again.
Welcome one and all to the hotel.
Here you all are free.
We hope you all enjoy your stay. Did we get you all your keys? Bonjour. Bonjour to salute. Let us know if you need anything.
We're fully dedicated to
Keeping this place clean.
Again from off stage, the trio produce brooms and mops, proceeding to dance. They throw them off stage as Frankie enters from the kitchen with Artie.
Good news. It turns out the new kid has been here the whole time. Now, someone's going to need to be in charge of training him. Roger, could you...
I'll do it.
Alright. I'll leave you all to it then.
Hello.
Frankie exits. Sage enters from the kitchen, shoving 4 serving trays into Artie's hand.
Hey everyone, look sharp. Lots of breakfast orders already.
She returns to the kitchen. Everyone gets a tray from Artie.
So you're the new guy, huh? Well, like Sage said, look sharp. We got a lot of people here today.
A lot of people, but it's only...
Welcome one and all to the hotel.
Please enjoy your stay.
We pride ourselves on service here.
Can we interest you in our buffet?
They proceed to do one final dance, this time with their service trays. Artie is always one step behind with the dance.
One and all to the hotel. Please enjoy your stay.
Gray catches the falling Artie in a tango-style dip, making eye contact. There's a loud knock at the front door.
Wait, did someone just knock?
They know this is a hotel, right? Like a public place?
Well, I'll get it.
Artie makes his way towards the front just as Claire enters dramatically, almost hitting him. Artie falls and drops his tray. Frankie rushes on a few moments later.
What was that noise? What did you guys break?
Sitting down while on the job, I see.
Oh, hello. Are you here to check in?
Claire stares at her for several seconds. Claire silently makes a note on her clipboard.
Now, first order of business. Which way to the office of upper management?
Wait, you're not an inspector, are you?
Claire makes another note on her clipboard.
Oh, right. It's just down this hallway and up the stairs, and it'll be on your...
Oh, I'll find it.
Claire exits.
You all better be on your best behavior today.
Frankie exits.
Ah, great. Frankie's gonna be even more stressed than usual today.
Then maybe we could all actually give 100% today, instead of doing the bare minimum, like usual.
Jeremy and Roger make their way to the kitchen.
Ha! Good one. Yep. All right. I guess we can do introductions in the kitchen.
Sure. Gray and Artie exit to the kitchen. Scene 2, kitchen. Artie, Gray, Roger, and Jeremy enter the kitchen. There is a small wall of service bells next to the counter where Sage and Henry are each dropping spices into respective pots. There are a few open cans on the counter.
Would you get out of the way? I told you I'd take care of the soup this morning. There's no...
Yeah, but I make it better. You don't use any of the right spices.
That's a lie. You use way too much pepper. Look, just get out of my way and I'll take
I
care
can
of it.
handle this whole kitchen by myself. When I get promoted to chef.
Hey, can it, you two? We got a new guy here.
Huh, I get it. Good
What?
joke.
What?
Can it? Like soup cans? Pressure cooks?
Dude, you're right.
These are our cooks, Sage and Henry. Our kitchen is very short-handed, but
I could do this all myself.
they make it work.
Yeah, you'll have to forgive their crusty personalities.
Crusty, like a pie. Oh, you're on a roll.
Oh, wait. Who's this kid?
Oh, hey, you're that kid that was bumbling around here earlier,
Well,
weren't
yeah,
you?
that was me. Sorry.
Nice to formally meet ya. You'll have to forgive Henry
For what?
for being here. What's your name?
Oh yeah, your name.
Oh, right. It's Arthur Charlie Earnhardt, and I was born in...
Whoa there, kid. Cool your jets. We just asked you your name, not your whole life story. Arthur, was it?
I think I'm gonna call you Artie.
Huh. What was your middle name? Charlie? No, I'm gonna call you that.
Arthur Charlie Earnhardt. A-C-E. Ace. Your initials spell Ace. Mind if I call you that?
Call me what? Ace?
Artie.
Arthur.
Artie!
Charlie.
They can call you what they want, but I'll call you Ace. I'm Gray. Nice to meet you.
A bell on the wall rings. No one moves. The bell rings again. Everyone looks at Gray.
I've got it. What room is it?
He goes and checks the wall.
Room 204.
What does the bell mean?
It means we got a hop.
Get it? Because we're bell hops? I don't know if that one was so much of a pun as just a job description.
Yeah. You say potato. Those bells are each labeled with their respective room number.
It's a pretty cool antique system.
But why do we still use it?
Well, this hotel's been in the Stackman family for generations. The old man just doesn't want to remodel.
So what do you do when one goes off?
We told you, you hop.
Literally, or...
All right, Charlie, listen up. We gotta hop, hop, hop to the music of the bells when they all sing. We gotta drop, drop, drop what we're doing and take care of each little thing.
Except normally I'm the one taking care of things, and these two are usually slacking.
Little details.
We gotta run, skip, jump up the stairs and find the room that rang their bell. And then we zip, zap, zump down the hall as we cater this hotel. And oh man, things are gonna be so much easier now that you're here.
Really?
Yeah, there's so many jobs in this hotel, it'll be so much simpler to divide them up now that there are 4 of us.
That's actually not a bad idea. But aren't you guys getting ahead of yourselves?
Right. Here, we'll start off with some basics. So when you hear the bell go, ding, ding, the first step
Is to check and see which one.
And then you spring into
To
action.
the room where I must run.
Perfect. Now, ding, ding, ding.
Good evening, sir. What can I do for you?
My bed's a mess, my window is stuck. Everyone shine like some soup.
I gotta call a maid to clean this room, and for the door I will repair. And then for food I bring this order to this place right here.
Nope. We don't have any maids or repairmen. You're all those things, dude.
you gotta do it all yourself.
What?
Nah, don't sweat it. I'm sure you can do all of that. Here, I'll put you down for food service, turn down service, and...
Guys, don't overwhelm him. Here, start with the lunch order. What do you do with that?
I
We gotta
gotta
take it here and tell Henry and Sage. You gotta make it here to make and earn their wage. We gotta hop to the music of the bells as they all sing. We gotta drop what we're doing and take care of each little thing.
Great, now let's try it again. Ding, ding, ding.
Good evening, sir. What can I do for you?
I've lost my keys, I need some new towels, and gonna get a better room.
So the priority here is to. The priority here is to.
So when in doubt,
Just lie, but with a smile. Don't worry about the kid, got plenty of spares, and I'll bring fresh towels right away. As for your room, it just so happens we can upgrade you today.
so what do you say? You think you can handle all these jobs?
Yeah?
Then we'll put you down for those jobs as well. You gotta hop, 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 hop
to
to the
the music of the bells.
music.
I gotta run,
Jump,
run,
skip, jump around here and do everything. It's the sing of the bells that makes this hotel tick. But remember that it's up to you. You're the only one of us who can make this hotel run so well. The work is hard, but don't you dwell.
Just heed the bell.
A bell goes off and Artie drops his tray. Gray checks the bell's room number.
Don't sweat it. If at first you don't succeed, try again.
Bro, these are gold. I'm gonna start writing these down.
He pulls out a notepad and pencil.
Oh, that's cool. Is that a sketchbook?
What? Oh, no, it's just...
Oh, look, that's so cool. Did a kid draw that or something?
No, I did.
Yeah, my buddy here's training to be a grade A artist. Jeremy the artist. The Gerartist. Don't write that one down.
Anyway, we really need to check on room 204. What do you say you and I start your training?
Yeah, you'll do great.
You really think so?
You better hope so, because that inspector lady's here today.
All right, you guys, you've had your fun. Now get out of here. Don't you have some towels to fold or something?
Dude, do you know how many towels are in this hotel?
So many.
Well, get out of here. I've got work to do.
Like what? Burning the food?
What are you talking about? I'm not.
He realizes he hasn't been stirring his pot throughout the song and rushes to stir it.
Oh, God. That smells awful.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Wait, you mean you two actually are going to do some work today?
I guess.
Roger and Jeremy exit. Gray smiles and shrugs at Artie, and then the two start to follow them out. Scene 3, office. Inside the office of upper management, William is seated at his desk as Natalie looms over him with financial reports.
You have to see the hotel won't last much longer. It's bound to go under. We wait too much longer then.
It hasn't yet.
What?
It hasn't gone under yet.
That doesn't mean it can't. What do you think is keeping us afloat right now?
Afloat? Are we afloat now?
Yes, a boat that is sailing through a sea made of money, except the money is running low and the sea is starting to be drained and the boat is starting to sink.
A pause. She imitates the sound of a sinking ship. What?
We're broke, Dad.
Oh, that can't be! Your daughter just hired the nicest young fellow.
Hired?
Frankie enters.
Has a scary, pretty young woman come by here? I've been looking all over for her.
You hired a new employee without consulting me?
No. Well, I mean, yeah, yes.
Natalie, I'm sure she was able to factor a new paycheck into the budget, right?
But yeah. I mean, actually, I was going to wait and worry about that the next payday, but...
Oh, Lord, help us.
She frantically starts rechecking her financial reports.
Mom, don't worry. This will work out. The more staff we hire, the more guests we can accommodate, and then the more money we'll make if we want to grow as a business.
Growing? No, our only option at this point is to sell. The economy's in shambles, and I don't want to gamble when there's so much at stake. We've invested such a large sum with very little income, so we've got a choice to make. We could be like all the other businesses around the block, who put all of their faith into their customers in stock. But in the end, they just depended far too much on that to realize their livelihood was just another hope, and now we've all gone flat.
I have to disagree. Come, can't you see? Our family's made such a
understand you two when you're just talking over each other. Look, we're not going to sell the hotel right now. But we're also not going to expand. We just can't hire any more staff. For now, we're going to wait. Patience is bitter, but its fruit is sweet.
How eloquent.
Thank you. That was from a fortune cookie I ate last week.
Well, I better go check on the staff.
Lord knows they need someone to lead them. Just don't push yourself.
Mom, don't worry. I have everything under control.
Frankie exits, passing Claire on the way out.
Oh no, I'm so sorry, ma'am. I lost you earlier and I was looking all over for you, but then I got sidetracked and I forgot and...
Frankie, dear, it's okay. Deep breaths. I'll take over from here.
Frankie takes a deep breath and nods. She exits. Natalie walks towards Claire, extending her hand for a handshake.
Well, hello. Welcome to the Stackman Inn. My name is...
Hello, you must be the owner of this hotel, I presume.
Yes, William Stackman. It's a pleasure to make...
Yes, pleasure. Now then, tell me about the hotel. I've noticed that the property's location is, quote-unquote, rather prime real estate.
Oh, right to the point. All right, well, we are actually situated in a very fortunate area of town, and...
And how have your customers been?
I'm sorry. The guests. We've always had a fairly decent turnout.
In the past.
Oh, goodness, don't sneak up behind me like that. When did you get here?
What?
Now, what do you mean, in the past?
Well, with the economy the way it is, it would seem that people can't afford even one night in the hotel anymore.
So business hasn't been beneficial lately?
No. We're actually talking of selling the property.
We are not.
Oh, really?
No.
And why not?
This hotel was founded with a dream in mind, and as long as that dream is obtainable, we will not give up the pursuit.
That was grossly inspirational.
Yeah, he does that. Where was that one from, Dad?
Ha! That was a quote out of a motivational speech I heard last month. Wasn't it good? But the point still stands. This hotel is a place to teach the younger generation.
You're going to have to elaborate. I don't follow.
Simply put, my family's dream is to encourage collaboration amongst the staff. That's why we built this hotel. The younger generation is our future. And as long as there's a chance of teaching them how to work together, I won't give up hope. While serving guests is our #1 priority, my personal focus is to teach. Are you not writing any of this down?
I'm sorry?
Writing this down on your clipboard. I'm giving you some very good quotes, and I feel as though they should be recorded.
Oh, right. Yes. So amongst all of that mush, you're saying that as long as there's a chance the staff in this hotel can work together, you wouldn't consider selling the hotel?
Exactly.
So say someone wanted to buy this property from you. They wouldn't be able to unless the staff fell apart.
I suppose. I have absolutely no clue where you're going with this, though.
Just official inspector-like business. Doubt you understand.
She makes several more notes.
Well, I don't mean to interrupt your strange interview.
No, by all means. I have what I need.
Right. Now, Dad, we need to go over finances. Look at all these bills, so many bills. Hell, we even got a final notice from the electricity company. If we don't contact them today, they're going to cut off our power. Snip, snip.
She imitates the sound of a wire snapping and then a generator shutting down. She then pantomimes not being able to see. William manages to take the envelope out of her hand, examines it, and places it on the corner of the desk. Well, that seems rather harsh.
I know, we're pressed for money, but if Frankie keeps cutting it this close with paying the bills, we're going to run into problems.
During the following, Claire sneaks the notice off the desk and walks downstage with it, examining it, tearing it up, then dropping it into shreds on the ground. As long as the bills get paid, I don't see why we have to rush the girl. She's doing the best with the budget and income that we have, and she hasn't missed a single payment yet.
But what would happen if she does? That girl has too much on her shoulders, and even one slip-up could push her over the edge. I don't see our income increasing anytime soon, so this problem is going to persist. And oh my God!
Claire turns around quickly to see Natalie looking at her.
What?
I am so sorry. I could have sworn I cleaned up this entire office. I don't know how I missed those paper scraps on the floor.
What? Oh, yes. This is definitely going in the report.
Well, how about we show you the rest of the hotel? I'll show you to my daughter and she can give you a tour.
Oh, I've actually already examined the whole... Sure. A tour sounds quaint. Thank you. And thank you, Wilbur.
They exit. It's Willie. Scene 4, lobby. Artie and Gray are center as Roger and Jeremy watch from the front desk.
When you're new, it's always hard to learn the ins and outs. You gotta get the hang of, get the knack of, learn the ropes of what it's all about. Every stove has different settings. You may burn a cake or two. But even when you know where you fit, why not see what else you can do? Alright, so what are we trying next?
Are you sure you don't want to take a break?
What? No. Why?
Well, it's just that you've been having a pretty hard time with everything we've tried so far.
So what? I didn't get it right. But so what? Let's give it one more try. You'll never learn how to chop without risking a cut from a knife. Mistakes are one ingredient in the pot of the recipe called life. How about we try to clean? Let's give it another whack.
Well, the first time you tried, you somehow ripped your pants. So let's take a few steps back.
We could try to serve again. It's always food. Let's give it a shot.
But you spilled a bowl of soup on that old lady's lap. So maybe we better not.
So what? I didn't get it right. But so what? Let's give it one more try. Unless you try every single spice, you won't learn which are right. Mistakes are one ingredient in the pot of the recipe called life. So how about we clean again? Give me a broom, I'll take another crack.
We can't afford for you to break anymore. You broke the other one clean in half.
Let's go take another stab at laundry. I really need to learn how to use that dryer.
That'd be fine, except for the fact you set those sheets on fire.
So what? I didn't get it right. But so what? Let's give it one more try. If you want to be the best, you need confidence. Even though you don't know, even so, that's okay. Mistakes are one ingredient in the pot.
In the pot.
In the recipe called life.
Henry storms in.
All right, where are we?
Where? Who?
My spatulas. I know one of you took them. I know.
Hey now, there's no need to flip. We don't need to get into a scrape over this.
Hey, flip, scrape, spatulas. Oh, I'm writing these down.
Jeremy grabs his notebook and begins writing.
Aw, dude, that's a cool drawing of a snowman.
Huh? Oh, this? It's a lemur.
I don't see it.
Really? Darn. I mean, I want nothing more than just to be an artist. I need time and practice. Charlie, what about you? Do you see the lemur?
Pause.
He means you, Ace.
Oh, me. Looks more like a tree. Now where are my spatulas?
Sage enters.
Hey, numbskull, you're letting your food burn again.
Give me a second.
We don't know anything about spatulas.
Weren't you guys putting spatulas in a suitcase earlier?
What? No. What's suitcase?
Is it that one behind the counter?
Henry goes behind the counter to grab the suitcase, but Roger grabs the other end of it. They struggle with it for a moment until it opens, spilling spatulas all over the floor.
Why, I oughta.
Gray and Artie hold Henry back. Jeremy jumps behind the counter, sending several of his papers flying. Roger hides behind Sage. Frank and Claire enter amidst the mayhem.
What on earth?
Everyone freezes.
Yep.
She makes a point of clicking her pen and writing down several notes. Frankie's anger visibly grows.
We better go do the thing.
Yeah, does the trash need taken out?
Yeah, that's it. That's what it is.
The two exit hastily.
is that food still burning?
You read my mind.
The two run to the kitchen just as Artie picks up the last of the utensils and puts them in a bag. Natalie enters.
Frankie, I forgot to hand you the stack of bills while you were...
Frankie snatches the bills out of her mom's hands. Natalie takes in the situation and slowly lets out a drone of confusion. Frankie crosses towards the kitchen.
Could you two go get Roger and Jeremy, please?
Frankie grabs the bag of utensils and exits to the kitchen.
Miss Claire, I'd really like to show you.
I was told you're the newest employee here, correct?
Right.
Terribly sorry, but I wouldn't bank on keeping your job too long.
Natalie lets out the sound of a dying dolphin. She quickly ushers Claire out of the room.
Now, I wouldn't count us out so soon. Surely we get 3 strikes, right? If you'll come this way.
Scene 5, kitchen. Frankie enters the kitchen to find Sage and Henry at the counter tending to their dishes, the quietest they've ever been.
Question 1. Why am I holding a bag full of cooking supplies?
Well, you're the one who picked them up. You tell us.
Also, I think it's mostly spatulas.
Fair enough. Question 2. Why were you about to fight the bellhops?
Well, because they put all that stuff in that bag.
All those spatulas, you mean?
Right, obviously. And question 3. Why does it smell like burnt food in here again?
Because I burnt the food.
Again.
She laughs. Frankie drops the bills and falls to the floor.
Oh, I give up. I can't be intimidating. I don't know the first thing about reprimanding people. You'd think Speed walking into a kitchen holding a bag of, kitchen utensils would be enough to get the message across.
She throws the bag down onto the ground.
Spatulas.
What?
Like, the only thing in there are spatulas, I keep trying to tell you.
Frankie looks into the bag.
Why?
Well, I really like spatulas.
I don't get it.
Well, you see, they're just so neat, and they come in all these different varieties, and...
No, I don't understand why you guys aren't worried.
About what?
We probably just used up, all 3 strikes.
Oh, are you talking about the inspector?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm sure we're fine.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Why aren't you worried?
What's the point in worrying?
Sometimes it feels like I'm the only one around here who takes anything seriously.
There's just no need of getting unnecessarily worked up over things.
It's gold coming from you. You guys are the king and queen of anger.
Yeah, but that's all in good fun.
I just want to be as laid back as you guys.
All right, kid, listen up. Life can be crazy, life can be cruel.
Sometimes it makes you lose your cool.
But it's important to know that when you're feeling down, there is one little trick that can turn it around.
Sometimes the people that we're put here with make us go crazy.
Half out of our wits, but when all of the stress starts getting to you, there is one little trick that can help you pull through. You gotta take joy in the little things. You gotta zoom out big and down.
Wait, what?
You gotta appreciate what life has to offer. Beep bop a diddly bow.
You aren't making any
The
sense.
good in the world outnumbers the bad, so I dwell on what you hate.
Find the one thing that you love. Beat it out of ye.
So you guys are just talking about stress relievers, I think.
That's right. Some people collect like stamps and others paint some art. Some groom pets and others jar. That's what's all from falling apart.
I know a guy who worked with clay. He built these statue things, I don't know. And I had this neighbor once who hated her job. So what did she do? She sings.
Oh, was she good?
No.
You gotta take joy in the little things. You gotta zoom up big and down.
You gotta find that one thing that gets you through. Beep bop a diddly bow.
I know this guy, he was always on the job and he worked from 9 to 8.
Oh God.
But he had a knack and it helped him to relax, and you know what it was? Feng Shui.
I had this friend, his name was Ben. He worked and typed a lot. His wrists always hurt, so what did he do? He bought himself a yacht.
You can never afford a yacht.
How about this? My grandma was poor, she could hardly afford a healthy meal each night. So when she fell down, she'd go into town and get into a fight.
Oh my god, she fought people? As in, like,
You better believe it. She's a 98-year-old knockout. You gotta take joy in the little things. You gotta zoop up, big it down.
Life's too hard to kick back sometimes. Beep, bop, a diddly bow.
I think I'm starting to get it. So what are you guys' stress relievers?
Well, isn't it obvious whenever we argue?
Fighting is your stress relief?
I guess I take after my grandma.
So is it the same for you, Henry?
Huh? Oh, no. My stress relief is collecting spatulas. I just love these things.
Henry begins drumming with spatulas.
Take joy in the little things.
Gotta soup up in a town.
That's right.
Gotta take care of yourself foremost.
Beep, pop, a diddly bow.
You gotta take joy in the little things. You gotta zoop up, big it down. You gotta appreciate what life has to offer.
Keep your chin up prim and proper.
Take joy in the little things. Zip bop, beep bop, diddly down.
Yeah!
Artie and Gray enter.
Hey Frankie, we got Roger and Jeremy for you. They're out in
You
the...
know what? I don't care anymore. Beep, pop, diddly bow.
Oh, God, she's lost it.
When the going gets tough, get out of the kitchen. I'm gonna go take a nap.
Gray notices the pile of bills on the floor and picks them up.
Are these bills? Don't you have to pay these?
Nah, I looked through them. None of them are marked urgent, so why worry? Zoop, bop, beep, bop, diddly bow.
She looks back to the cooks for approval, and they give her a thumbs up. She turns back to the bills, staring at them for a moment. She reaches for one and then decides not to take it, and leaves without saying anything. Beat.
So, what are you guys still doing here?
You know, I'm not sure.
Can we train in here?
In here, we already tried surfing today, and that ended up with soup in an old lady's lap.
Attaboy.
We can try surfing again though, if you want.
What if we worked on cooking?
Oh no, that's one thing we don't have to do. We leave that to these two.
Oh, but I really like
Let's
it.
stick with serving.
A long pause.
And we can get out of your guys' hair if you like.
What? Why the hell would we leave?
Sage silently glares at Henry, gesturing to Artie and Gray.
I don't see why we should have to. Oh. Gotcha.
Yeah, so we'll be taking our break now. Don't burn down the kitchen.
The two leave.
Right. So, Ace, with how hectic things have been today, I haven't gotten the chance to say, I think you're swell.
Don't be ridiculous. I haven't done anything right yet. But if we now work on the...
No, that's not what I meant. Look, I think you're the bee's knees.
The what?
The cat's meow.
Am I missing something here?
The cat's pajamas.
Cats don't have pajamas.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, it was a bell. That means we should probably go check on the...
You know, they say anytime a bell goes off, an angel gets its wings.
Oh, that's cool, but we should probably...
Well, I think you just got your wings. Used to be that when I heard the little bells ring, I had myself a job to do, any old thing. But now that I hear them when I'm standing here with you, it makes me see the funny things that love can do. So, do you have any raisins?
Raisins? What? No.
Oh, well, how about a date?
Well, I mean, we're in the kitchen. Where do they keep their ingredients?
No, a date. You and me. Shoot. Okay, I probably shouldn't have taken advice from Roger on how to ask someone out.
Wait.
Let me try again. Are you from Mississippi? 'Cause you're the only 10 I see.
Tennessee.
Shoot, you're the coldest bowl of porridge, 'cause you are perfect for me.
I think Goldilocks ate the warm.
Ah, dang it. I looked for a signature the first time I ever saw you.
Why?
Because every work of art will tell you who to give credit to.
My parents.
If you were a booker, well, I pick you. And if I read the alphabet, I put I next to you.
Now that's just bad grammar. How about this? Did it hurt when you fell from heaven? Because you see, you are like an angel to me.
Oh, I get it. Because of the bell. That's good.
Tap dance.
On a scale of 1 to 10, you are a 1.
10 is the highest.
Shoot. I bet your heart shines brighter than the sun.
Hearts don't shine.
Work with me here.
You and I together could commit the perfect crime. 'Cause I could steal your heart and you could steal mine.
Hey, that was actually good. Are your eyes an ocean because I'm drowning in them?
The color of your eyes reminds me of the perfect gem. Did it hurt when you fell from heaven? Because you see, you are like an angel to me.
Tap dance.
You got me on a cloud because you're heaven sent. You must be a vision that I dreamt. You are like an angel straight from heaven's gates. Maybe we could fall in love if we start out with a date. What do you say?
He extends his hand in a handshake. Claire enters and coughs to get their attention, but she has to cough several times while they hold eye contact.
Excuse us, ma'am. Is there something we can help you with?
I'm assuming that you have not heard the cacophony of service bells ringing.
What? Oh,
Well, we have. It's just that we were distracted and couldn't.
I have been testing the system from room 322 for several minutes.
I'm sorry.
Room 322. It is currently unoccupied, and I was in there ringing the service bell in order to test the response time.
Oh, no, wait. I thought they were giving you a tour of the hotel right now.
Claire dramatically makes a note on her clipboard.
If I were you two, I would go check on the rest of the guests that were ringing their bells.
Wait, but how did you know that they were...
Right. Right away. Let's go, Ace.
Oh, okay.
The two exit quickly. Claire is left alone in the kitchen. She takes a few moments to examine her surroundings. She sets her clipboard down on the corner of the counter and then walks along the length of the counter. She stops at a collection of utensils and slowly pushes them off. She cracks her fingers just as the lights go out. Scene 6. Office. William is seated at his desk, listening to Natalie go over more financial reports and bills.
What on earth is this now?
What?
Apparently we spent $200 last week on... It doesn't even say.
Last week.
Correct.
Oh, Frankie informed me that we had to buy a plethora of new mops. Apparently, Jeremy and Roger broke all of our old ones trying to use them as stilts.
How did I not know about this?
Not sure. Oh, speaking of mysteries, where is that inspector lady?
She said she had some business to attend to alone. I'm extremely nervous. You should have seen her response to that fiasco. If we fail her test, she might not be able to sell the hotel.
Claire enters in a flurry.
I am appalled!
What can we help you with?
I am appalled at the state of the kitchen.
Tell me about it.
It's just a small kitchen, isn't it?
Right, does it even have a sink?
No, it is a mess. I'm not sure if you've been in there recently, but it seems as if someone went on a rampage.
A rampage.
Or perhaps two people got in a fight.
A fight? Are we talking about...
Yes? It's very possible. There are spatulas all over the floor as if they've been thrown about. There's paper and burnt food, and worse yet, there are some bells that were ripped off of the wall.
Oh, dear God.
I don't buy it.
Ditto, Dad. Dad. This makes sense. Sage and Henry are both quick to anger. Without any supervision, there was only a matter of time before they went off on each other.
They may be quick to anger, but they would never get into a physical fight.
Well, they're not the only problem that I've noticed in this hotel.
I beg your pardon?
Those two bellhops of yours, what are their names? The spry ones?
Roger and Jeremy?
Sure, them. I haven't seen them lift a finger all day.
Frankie hasn't said anything about...
Oh, and those other two, the lovebirds.
Lovebirds?
They don't seem like the type of people to slack off, but they haven't been doing much lately either.
But Frankie would have told me.
Who's that? Is that the spunky girl?
My daughter.
Oh, yeah, sure. Where has she been?
Come to think of it, I haven't seen her in a couple hours.
Don't tell me that she's caught this laziness disease too, then.
Frankie would never.
Dad, I think we need to go check.
Nothing is wrong. There's no need to worry.
But if it's true that there was a fight in the kitchen, I need to go make sure that Frankie's okay.
Claire and Natalie exit. At least she isn't making those strange noises anymore. William exits, following them. Scene 7. Lobby. Natalie, William, and Claire enter.
Frankie? Frankie! Where on earth? Frankie! It isn't like her to just disappear like this!
Maybe she's scared.
Of what?
Of
Frankie! Get out here right now!
that.
Look, never mind our daughter. I'm sure she'll show up, but if the two of you would just step into the kitchen, you'll see what I was talking about.
Wait. What was that?
What was what?
That sound I hear.
Is that a bear?
Sounds more like a lawnmower to me. Do you have a gardener?
Nonsense. Why would we need a gardener in our lobby?
It sounds like it's coming from behind the counter.
Natalie walks behind the counter and discovers Frank.
Oh my God, it's Frankie! Is she even breathing?
Obviously.
I think the whole hotel can hear her.
Oh my God, Frankie, wake up! Is everything all right?
Shh! Keep it down. The girl hasn't had a good night's sleep in months. She needs this.
What?
Shh! She's fine. Everything is all right. The girl is just asleep. She's cranky when she wakes up, so not another peep. There's a perfect explanation for everything happening here, so take a deep breath, hold it in, and get rid of all your fears. William finds a blanket from behind the counter and tucks her in. As Roger and Jeremy enter from stage left, Claire steps into the kitchen.
Dude, it's all right. Everyone will understand if you just tell them that it was you who...
And where have you two been?
Shh!
Huh? Us? Nowhere.
I've been helping guests on the 4th floor, doing my job.
And you, Roger?
I was... Look. Dude, you shouldn't lie. Just tell them it was you. I know that you can fire us, and I need you to do your job too. Earn a living while you're learning how to make your own. But don't adopt the angry artist life. I simply can't condone.
Bro, give it up. What would have possibly compelled me to trash the kitchen?
What?
Shh!
Why do you even think it was me?
There were poorly drawn pictures all over the floor.
Claire steps out of the kitchen with several papers.
He's right, look.
And why on earth do you think those are mine? No, I'm not the best at drawing or at art, but maybe what I need the most is a lessons or a start. It's things like this that really make me think I can't succeed. Stop making jokes about my art, support is all I need. And I'm gonna prove it too. Go ahead and blame me for the kitchen, I guess. I'll just use it as an excuse to start my art career.
Jeremy exits.
No, wait, I'm sorry, but don't you think you should have a fallback career?
Ugh! Jeremy groans loudly from off stage. Roger runs off stage, pursuing Jeremy.
You see, things aren't all right around here, Ed.
Shh! It will all be okay. You just have to wait. Everyone's a bit worked up right now. We all have a lot on our plates. This hotel's built on synergy. There's bound to be some bumps. We just have to overcome without getting down in the dumps.
Dad, everything is falling apart.
Everything will be all right.
No, it won't.
Everything will be all right.
But look at the state of...
Everything will be all right. Sounds are heard from the kitchen moments before Sage and Henry walk out. As they enter, Claire sneaks past them into the kitchen.
Stop playing innocent.
I'm telling you it wasn't me.
Who else would have done it? You're trying to get me fired.
Why on earth would I break my own plates? It had to have been you.
And what makes you think I would break my own spatulas?
Forget your spatulas. I know it was you.
Shh! I have half a mind to.
What is going on?
Satan's tried it
the kitchen,
all.
he's
I don't know what
toasting me,
to
I know.
do. He tried to make us be
Having
and
to
see how we
idea
are with
from
our
the
spit.
go.
I think
Maybe
that we
we
should
can
part
get
ways
out
and
of
put
it
ourselves
just
a
a
bit.
So
Right.
I'm gonna save myself the stress
I
until I
quit! Now I know this looks bad, but everything can still be fixed. Just give it a bit of
Dad,
time.
we don't have time.
Everyone's a little stressed, and what? That's not a
Half of
crime.
the staff left.
We just have to persevere, see it all to the end, and I will stay here resolute. I will remain unbent.
That won't do any good if...
Everything will be alright.
Dad, you don't understand.
Everything will be alright.
Listen to me.
Everything will be all. And the electricity is cut off. Blackout. Natalie squeaks. What just?
Oh my God, did Frankie not contact the electricity company?
But she's never missed a bill. Why would she have forgotten this one? Maybe. Maybe you're right. I think it's time for everybody to check out of the hotel. Scene 8, lobby. Artie and Gray enter with flashlights.
Gramps said she was in here.
He said she was asleep behind the front, right?
Artie runs to the front desk.
Ow.
Are you okay?
I found the desk and...
Ow!
Oh! I found Frankie.
What on earth? What is going on?
Oh, good, Frankie. You're awake.
Well, yeah, something just crushed my hand.
Huh. Weird.
How long was I asleep? Why are the lights off?
Well, it turns out the electricity bill never got paid. I don't know how long you've been asleep, but the power's been down for about 10 minutes now.
Yeah, a lot of the guests left right in the middle of the confusion, but they all seem to come back for some reason.
Artie and Gray point their flashlights at the audience.
This is crazy. I've never missed a payment. I've never even gotten a late notice. Isn't that something that they said?
That's weird.
Well, anyway, when the power went out, Artie and I went and got flashlights and started making our way down here. We ran into Gramps on the way down.
Yeah, he was heading up to the office. He explained everything that's going on.
Oh, well, we need to go call the electric company and explain.
Already taken care of. Your mom went to the payphone across the street.
Oh, well, when the power comes back on, I'll call them too. We can use the phone in Grandpa's office too.
He's probably going to be using that.
For a while.
What? Why?
This probably isn't, may not, well...
He's selling the hotel.
What?
Not immediately. He's not selling the hotel until he finds new jobs for everyone.
Well, why didn't you try to stop him? We just have to convince him that everything...
He seemed pretty set on this.
Plus, this is still technically my first day. I wasn't going to argue with my new boss.
There's no way he can find 6 people new jobs, though.
Well, technically only 4.
Sage and Henry quit.
But they apparently got into a big fight.
Which doesn't surprise me. They never could work together.
Really? They seem like they worked together well. They just argued.
I've got to go. I have to talk him out of this.
Frankie starts to run off stage and collides with the front desk.
Ow.
She goes around it and then runs off.
What do we do now, then?
I guess you don't need any more training, do you? We should probably just help all of these guests get checked out.
I can take all the upper floors, and you can handle the first and second if you'd like.
Wouldn't it be faster if we worked together, though? And if we got Roger and Jeremy, we could all...
Nice dreaming, but that'd probably make things run slower. Actually, the staff never has been good about working together. That's probably why everything fell apart so quickly.
That's not true, though. I've only been here a day, but you all seem like you work together well.
Really? Well, I'm glad you think so. Unfortunately, Natalie's not convinced. She must have been the one to convince the old man.
Then we just have to prove that everyone can work together.
What?
There's still time, right? Mr. Stackman doesn't even have a buyer yet.
Yeah, but it won't be long until he's able to...
I have an idea. I'm going to go find the cooks, and you find the other bellhops. Bring them to the kitchen when you find them.
Look, Ace, I know you mean well, but there's just no way
Do you
that...
trust me?
What?
Trust me.
Pause.
Sure. Yes. Yes, I trust you.
You didn't shake my hand.
What?
You can't see it, but I'm holding up my hand.
Oh.
This was supposed to be one of those, like, dramatic moments where we shake hands and split up.
Oh, shoot. Sorry. Where are you even at? I see your light, but where's your other hand?
Oh, forget it. We'll just hug instead.
Whoa.
Artie bumps into Gray and hugs him, perhaps for a bit longer than expected. Gray clears his throat.
Right. Well, good luck then.
Same to you. Remember, meet in the kitchen.
Artie runs and exits into the kitchen. Gray's flashlight stays pointed at him as he goes, and once he's gone, Gray turns around to exit. He bumps into the front desk.
Ow.
Gray exits. Scene 9, kitchen. Artie rushes in, shining his flashlight everywhere.
Cooks, are you in here? Shoot, what were your names? Pepper? Rosemary. No, shorter than that. Sage!
And the electricity comes back up.
Sage? No. Oh, I'm sorry, you're not. Holy cats! What happened in here?
Would you quit shining that thing in my eyes?
Oh, sorry.
Artie turns his flashlight off.
You're the inspector, right? This is only my first day, but I can tell you, I don't think the kitchen is usually like this.
Oh, that's quite all right. I have been made aware of the situation and am waiting to buy this property from Wilbur.
Wilbur?
That old geezer.
Wait. You're buying the hotel?
Yes, he's prepared to sell the property rather cheaply. And, well, how could I let an opportunity like that go?
You want to buy the property? It seems like it's awfully hard to keep a hotel in business here.
Who said anything about keeping the hotel open? I just want the property. There's a number of businesses you could open in a location like this.
What?
Forget it. Just think of it as an act of kindness from the bottom of my heart, saving this hotel.
It's awfully lucky for you that you showed up today of all days then, isn't it?
Whatever do you mean?
Nothing, just... can you tell me where the cooks went off to? Do you know?
Well, they probably left for good, I'd say.
Why?
One of them has to be to blame for the state of this kitchen, wouldn't you think?
I doubt they would do this, though. A kitchen is sacred in the eyes of a cook.
Well, with how much they fight, I'm sure they're blaming each other. But maybe you're right. Maybe it was actually that quiet bellhop.
Jeremy, why would he just...
Look around the floor there. All those drawings have to be his, no? He's the worst artist around here, after all.
How did you know he likes to draw?
I've been observing the hotel all day, taking notes.
Artie notices that her clipboard is on the counter.
Oh, that's right. Do you have any notes on the employees, like their information, maybe? If I can contact Sage and the spatula guy, then I can just...
He goes to her clipboard, picking it up.
Wait, you're not allowed to...
What? There aren't any notes here. There's just a bunch of really bad, beginner-level drawings. Have you even...
What?
These drawings look a lot like the ones on the floor.
Artie looks around the floor, then the entire kitchen, before setting his gaze on Claire.
You.
Me? What?
But you wouldn't have a reason to... Why would you do this?
You're making no sense. I'm just an inspector.
No, you're not.
You have no proof.
Yes, I do. Right here, on the first page, it says, Nana Nana Boo Boo. I'm not a real inspector. Sucks to be you, old man. right next to a picture of a teddy bear drinking coffee.
That is a lion. And he is drinking tea. Earl Grey, to be exact.
So you aren't an inspector? What are you here for then?
To rise to the top.
What?
Kid, there's a lot of things in this world that are taken for granted. And if you want something, you simply have to take it.
She snatches the clipboard from Artie.
By yourself. If you want to climb a ladder to get to the top, somebody else is stuck supporting you in case you should drop. One person reaches the stars, the other stuck on the ground. Now if that's what you call partnership, you can count me out. I'll fight my own battles, I'll win my own wars. Don't bother giving me that chivalry, I'll open my own doors. To the victor goes the spoils, but all the spoils are for me. You can fit it all on one chick, cause there's one addressee. And that's what happens when you work independently. I'll reach the highest rung independently. A solo can only be sung independently. Don't you just roll off the tongue. Take a person to the movies and it costs twice as much. Alone there's more popcorn and elbow room and such. Only one person fits on a bike comfortably, and I ain't letting anyone take that seat from me. How many people win a presidency? Remind me, can't remember. Is it 2? Is it 3? And when you have a king and queen, which one is in charge? But now a queen by yourself, that's better by and large. Independently, I can do any job. Independently, making my way to the top. Independently, there's no one to tell me to stop. Now I'm not a saint, and that's a fact I know well. But in this business of mine, oh darling, I've seen hell. Sometimes the people that you think you can trust ends up being the person who, younger and weaker, you thought you could go to help make your dream true. Only to slander you, leave you to start over now. So the only way to do things is independently. That's why I'm making my way independently. I have no one else to obey. Independently, I'm gonna make it. Independently, I'm gonna win it. Alone.
Sage enters.
Oh, excuse me, didn't mean to interrupt whatever monologuing was going on in here. I just came back for something.
For what?
I don't know, actually. I just felt like I forgot something.
Claire silently exits the kitchen, unnoticed.
Well, everything seems pretty busted up. I don't know if there's much left.
No, I know. Anyway, best of luck with whatever. I better get going.
Sage turns to leave just as Henry enters.
Oh,
Come back to admire your handiwork.
what are you talking about?
They say the perpetrator always returns to the scene of the crime.
Funny you should say that because I just ran
Then
in.
what should I make of you coming here, admiring your handiwork?
I just came back to get something.
Oh yeah? What?
Something. I don't know, actually. I just came back.
Funny, that's exactly what Sage said. Now, if you guys will listen to me for a second, I think...
Well, I'm on my way out, so excuse me.
Well, I'm leaving too.
No, guys, wait!
Sage and Henry both try to leave at the same time, jamming the door.
I said excuse me.
I said excuse me first. Get out of my way.
They both manage to exit the kitchen, and Artie follows. Scene 10, lobby. Jeremy enters, followed by Roger.
Dude, I take it back. I could totally tell it's an elephant.
I told you, it's a T-Rex.
More like a T-Rex. Wreck. Now, come on, that was good. You know, get it? Wreck? Yeah, come on.
Look, I'm trying. I'm improving. Learning is not a joke.
Henry and Sage enter from the kitchen.
Ladies first!
I've got seniority, I go first.
We were hired the same day.
Gray enters.
Would you guys wait up for just a second? I'm trying to...
Just admit it was you. Why'd you do it?
Wait, I get it now. You want me to confess because you're actually the culprit.
What? No. I want you to confess so you don't get fired. It'd be so boring around here.
Well, I thought I told you I was quitting.
Good one, dude. Leave the jokes to me.
Artie rushes in.
Wait, did we overhear correctly?
You're the one that trashed the kitchen?
No, it was him.
Guys, come on. We can talk this out.
Stay out of this!
Everyone stop! I can prove that none of you did it.
Wait, really?
Yeah, with this.
He proudly produces the front page from Claire's clipboard.
That's a picture of a koala.
Aw, he's drinking coffee.
Actually, it's a lion drinking tea.
Oh yeah, I can see it.
Okay, but what does that prove?
Oh, right. That's not the important part. It's this bit right next to it.
Gray takes the paper.
Nana nana boo boo. I'm not an inspector. Sucks to be you, old man.
Well, that's rude.
You kissed your mother with that
No, guys, you're missing the point. I took this from Claire's clipboard.
Who the heck is Claire?
Wait, that's Inspector Lady.
Except she's not an inspector.
Where's your proof?
Pause. He points to the paper that Gray is holding.
Oh, right. The thing. Yeah.
So you're saying she framed all of us at once?
Dang, that takes talent.
Okay, well, even if that's true, I'm sorry. Old Man Stackman has already decided to sell the hotel.
What?
Why are you two worried? You quit.
Okay, but here's the thing. He's selling it to Claire.
I won't let him do that.
I'm going to talk with him right now.
I'm more professional than you are. Let me go.
Oh, right, like you could handle this. You just end up punching him.
Oh, guys, I'll take care of it. Obviously.
No offense, but I don't think any of you should go up there right now. I'll talk him down and then we...
Guys, what are you doing? You're looking at this all wrong. You all have great intentions, but you won't accomplish anything by yourselves.
Well, yeah, but...
No, you need to work together.
Look, you're new. That's not really something we do well around here.
What are you talking about? In just this one day, you guys have shown me how close of a family you are. Maybe a dysfunctional family, but still.
The group starts to leave.
Wait! You can throw away emotions, you can go it alone, but you can find a solution by working on your own.
What's this kid doing?
The power ballad, I think.
You can fight battles on your own, and you can plan and you can scheme, but when you're lost not knowing where to go, and you're looking for a clue, who can you turn to? With a friend you can depend, they'll help you to pull through. Because friends help each other grow, they bring out all your strengths. Times can be tough, I know, but together you can go through any lengths. Friends, that's what we need to keep our spirits high. When can't achieve, it's alright to rely on friends. Sage, Henry, you may fight each other constantly, and you may win when you compete. But if you're fighting hand in hand, your soup won't be so bland. You'll form a team, the creme de la creme, so together take a stand.
What was that about my suit?
It was just a metaphor, sorry. Roger, Jeremy. You can think of bad jokes on the fly, and you can draw, at least you try. But together, when everything's hazy, you know how to be lazy. That formed an awful lot of thought that only your brains together can supply. Friends are what we've got when everything else is gone. We might have quit, we might have fought, but friends are there for us to lean on. Friends, that's what we need to keep our spirits high. life says you can't succeed, it's alright to rely on friends. We can work through love and hate, and we can make
Each other great.
And what do we want?
To go on a date.
Artie and Gray wanna go on a date. Friendship is what we need to help us to grow strong. With a partner by our side, we can't do wrong. Friends, that's what we need to keep our spirits high. When life says you can't succeed, it's alright to rely on friends.
Now who's with me? I have a plan.
You sure you know what you're talking about, kid?
Artie looks to Gray. Beat.
Yeah, you guys can trust him. He knows what he's doing.
But why do you want to save this hotel so badly, kid? It's only your first day on the job.
I'm not sure, actually. I guess I just like helping people. Oh, good. Now, hands in.
Artie holds out his hand and Gray puts his hand on it.
What? It's supposed to be dramatic. We do this and then leap into action.
It'll be cool, trust me.
Sure, why not?
I'm in.
Roger and Jeremy put their hands in. All four look to Sage and Henry.
I'll help, but is this hand thing really necessary?
Hey, guys. Which one of them do you think can get their hand in first?
My money's on Henry.
Wait,
Sage.
little.
Sage and Henry rush to get their hands in and get there at the same time.
All right, so after this, I need you all to follow me up to the kitchen.
You're gonna make us clean, aren't you?
Sounds fine to me.
Actually, Gray, I need you to go up to the office and stall. Make sure that Mr. Stackman does not go through with selling the hotel.
Stall? Sure, for how long?
I'll send Roger and Jeremy up to get you when everything's ready.
How am I supposed to stall?
I'm sure you'll figure something out.
Yeah, just like dance on the desk or something.
All right, so here we go. 3, 2, 1.
After raising their hands, everyone but Artie and Gray hurry into the kitchen. Artie and Gray stand behind for just a moment before silently shaking hands. Gray exits as Artie goes into the kitchen. Scene 11, office. Lights up on William seated at his desk, making phone calls and taking notes as Natalie and Frankie loom over him. Yes, that is correct. He's excellent at cleaning and is a truly hard worker. I should warn you, though, that he has an affinity for puns, however, and... Hello? Hello? Oh dear, they seem to have hung up.
Dad, why are you wasting your time with this? We should be focused on getting all the guests checked out and selling the hotel. Time is of the...
No, please, you can't. The electricity thing was my fault. I'll take the blame for that. And finding replacement chefs.
Cooks.
It won't be hard. Just give me time.
I hate to say this. I really do, but we've given you too much time already. It's simply time to sell.
Not until I can guarantee the well-being of our remaining employees. Hello? Yes. I was wondering if you had any job openings for lazy, young...
Are you even trying?
Only once you eliminate the improbable does whatever remain stop being impossible.
Grandpa, I don't think that's how I focus.
It doesn't even apply. Look. We've been living in a dream world, to fight against the street world, but soon we'll wash away.
Yes, hello,
We want to liquidize our assets, submit, change of address, say goodbye to yesterday. If we're stuck with this 6-story monster in a month or two, all hopes of selling will be crushed. Goodbye to starting new.
Thank you and goodbye. If you two insist on having this conversation here, at least try to keep it quiet. I can barely hear my own conversation. Hello?
This place is for me. We're stronger as a team, and I will do whatever it takes.
Yes, he'll look to
Working far too hard, it's time to turn your much more. The stagnant is just a push the sheep aside.
I can't get by.
Give me one more try.
We lost our employees, kicked out by crisis seas. We gotta quit and leave. It's okay. I want to see you grin again, so go to me instead. Say the inn. Sell the inn.
Take him in.
Say sell.
Sir.
Say sell.
Sir.
Say sell.
Sir.
Stop!
Would this song ever get the chance for applause? Right?
I understand. Goodbye.
Since you're here, I need to ask you to start checking out the guests. Chop chop.
Actually, before I do that, how about, who wants to hear a joke?
What?
Oh, me!
Okay, so, what did yes. What ended the 1,000-year plant war?
1,000-year plant war.
Oh, was it weed killer? No, it was a seed spire, like a ceasefire.
Actually, I was gonna say a treaties, like treaties on civilian government or the Versailles treaties. Because when you're at war with someone, you write a,
I'm just gonna cross off comedian.
Thanks for that. Now hurry up and
Wait, what about, some poetry?
poetry.
About what?
Your beauty.
Oh, well, I sure guess.
Right. Well, the sun is molten hot, and the grass shines with dew. The oceans are home to a lot of different kinds of fish, and the rainforests are too.
Rainforest fish.
How does that apply to me?
Man, you're making my job a lot easier. Claire enters.
Sorry to interrupt whatever sad party is going on here, but I'm prepared to make my offer.
Offer? Yes, Mrs. Clare here.
Miss.
Right. Miss Clare, dear, has offered to buy the hotel based on all that has happened today and the current state of our kitchen. We unfortunately won't be able to sell it for very much as she diligently
I'm terribly sorry, Miss Claire, but you will have to give us several more minutes. I have managed to find contacts for Roger, Jeremy, and Gray.
Wait, even me?
Yes, I've managed to hook you up with the local circus.
Oh, God.
But I still need time to find our newest employee a job. Unfortunately, I don't know much about him or his talents include, but
Well, I'm afraid I can't give you much more time. We'll have to complete this transaction now.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Doing what?
Gray jumps up on the desk.
Oh!
Well, my, what are you doing?
Well, you see, I figured I, better start training for the circus, right?
William hangs up the phone and pushes all of his papers onto the floor.
They say our youthful years are training for what we want to do. I always picture myself in public relations, but it turns out that's not true. The skills that I've learned with intentions unturned won't be completely useless, because as it turns out, this was all preparation for the circus. Cleaning up after people all day is a thing that no one ever should be forced to do. You gotta clean their sheets and towels, their toilet, mirror, closet, showers, and most of the time they never thank you. But now that I'm going to the circus, I've got a new skill to take with me. If I'm putting up a performance with a pack of prancing pigs, I'll keep the circus tent mighty clean.
Gray begins tap dancing. Eventually, he jumps off the desk and pantomimes a mock dance.
Another thing that I've learned in this hotel is that people make you carry quite a lot. They've got their luggage in valises, their purses, packs, and pieces, and you better get it all in one shot. So if I had to pick a performance to partake, there's only one thing to come to mind. With the things I've had to carry, I should have the dexterity to be the best juggler in mankind. Hey, Frankie, hand me those pins over there.
Sure, I can help too.
Neither of you can juggle. What are you doing?
The two do a dance to highlight their terrible juggling skills.
Now this hotel has been right along the edge.
I'm falling into total disarray.
And as we've teetered on the line, we've come to find...
Oh, balancing act. Take it away.
But since we don't have any high rope to tread...
We have to settle for what's at hand.
No, I think I'll pass on the position.
Oh, I've got a proposition. To show us balancing here's great with a handstand.
Frankie, I can't.
Oh, no, go on. I'd love to see this.
Roger and Jeremy rush in.
If there's one thing we've learned at this inn, is that the best acts come in pairs. So ladies and gramps, I present to you the acrobatic twins of the air.
Wait, what?
The four dance.
What are we doing? Stalling, like you asked.
Oh, wow, that explains everything.
Oh, well, we came to tell you that we're already downstairs.
Oh, thank God. And that's a wrap for what we have to show you. I hope you've learned and thus it's time to trade 5 stars for 3 rings. I'm training for the circus.
Wasn't that fun?
No. Oh, well, then why don't we all head to the lobby?
Kitchen.
The kitchen.
For what?
To finish up the sale.
How did you know about...
Oh, come on. Everyone follow us.
No, sure, why not? Jeremy and Roger exit, followed by Gray, Frankie, and William. Claire looks at Natalie and scoffs before leaving. Natalie leaves after a few seconds of stunned confusion and a squeak. Scene 12, kitchen. Lights up on a clean kitchen. Artie is holding a tray of freshly baked cookies as Henry and Sage wipe off the counter. Roger, Jeremy, and Gray enter.
Hi. Wow. It's good, right? It wasn't easy to clean.
Yeah, the lady sure did some damage.
Those cookies smell great. Which one of you two made them?
All 3 of us, actually.
3?
Frankie, Claire, and Natalie enter. William enters behind them, out of breath. Phew! Mercy me, I'm not as spry as I once was, apparently. Natalie sniffs loudly.
My goodness. It's so clean. And it smells...
Cookies! William makes his way to Artie to take a cookie.
How did you guys... How?
Oh, careful, sir, they're hot.
Oh! Oh, these are hot! Ha!
So, who made the cookies?
And who was out able to clean up this mess?
That would be us.
They're cleaning at least.
We made the cookies.
Wait, both of you?
All 3 of us, actually.
You mean you can cook, Ace?
Yeah, it's originally what I applied here to do. I was assigned to be a bellhop, though, so I didn't want to argue. I was just happy to have a job.
Did you know this, Frankie?
Yeah, it seems to me like we would have saved an awful lot of time if we just stuck this kid in the kitchen to start with.
Are you telling me you didn't do an employee background check, Frankie?
No. More importantly, look, everyone worked together for once.
All thanks to Artie here.
Arthur.
Artie.
Ace. Wow. You really pulled through.
Well, what do you think of that, Mrs. Inspector lady? It looks like this whole time we
Don't.
had an ace up our sleeves. We've had an ace hidden in our sleeves. With a little sleight of hand, there's nothing that we can achieve.
With a dash of magic and a lot of belief, you can pull it all together and resolve your motif. So open your ears as we try and repeat. We got an ace up our sleeves.
just like a pilot, a flying ace. Strapped into his plane, flying up to space. We got the target locked, and man, you better believe we got an ace up our sleeves.
It's the end of the game. We're at the point of the match.
We've got an ace hidden in our sleeves. With a little sleight of hand, there's nothing that we can't achieve. With a dash of magic and a lot of belief, you can pull it all together and solve your motif. So open your mind as we try and repeat. We got an ace up our sleeves.
Just like a cop, an ace detective. Never give up, look for a new perspective. Even when the trail runs cold, they'll always find a way. And it's the ace that saves the day. In a deck of cards, there's 4 and 52. That's some pretty simple odds, but we got lucky with you. We just played our part, and then you played too. You're our ace of hearts.
We've had an ace hidden in our sleeves. With a little sleight of hand, there's nothing that we can't achieve. So open your hearts, cause we're gonna repeat.
Just like this melody was written in the key of A, that's 3 sharps and tonics, ACE. Conductor striking the band and accompany the ace.
In our sleeves, we've had an ace.
That's you.
In our sleeves, save the day. We're stacked against us, but with a trump card, we don't have to leave. In the end, unexpectedly, the solution found us, much to our relief. So let's hear 3 cheers. 1, 2, 3. Woo! And put together for the ace. In our sleeves.
That's me.
Well, Miss Claire, it would seem that the hotel is no longer up for sale.
What?
This hotel was built on a foundation of love and trust, and it is clear to me...
Don't get sappy, Grandpa.
Right. Well, after that rousing expose, it's obvious that everything here will be able to carry on like normal. Perhaps it'll even be better now.
I actually have to agree. They have me convinced. You should be proud, Frankie. You've crafted an excellent staff.
You've got to be kidding me. After all that trouble I went to.
To what?
Oh, that's right. We forgot to tell you.
It was totally her that trashed the kitchen.
She wanted to pit us all against each other.
Without a staff, the hotel doesn't have much value, does it?
She's not a real inspector. She probably doesn't even have that much money.
She wanted the property for herself, I think.
If you needed a job, why didn't you just apply here? It's a lot harder to start a business all by yourself.
But that's the only way it could be successful.
I disagree. It's the ultimate coalition of forces that yields the fruits of extensive labor.
What?
Success is shared.
Not in my experience.
What? Did something happen?
Did something happen? No, of course not. I was only tossed to the curb by a partner that was important to me.
I'm sorry, what?
It all started back when...
Whoa, hold up. We don't have time for any sappy backstory. This has already dragged on long enough. Just give us the abridged version.
Sage punches him on the shoulder.
I once tried to start a business with a partner. Then at the top of the business ladder, she ripped everything out from under me and made the business her own. She took all the profits and all the success for herself. So why should I trust anybody else? Obviously, the only way to make a living is to earn it by yourself. So I needed this property. It's the most successful hotel in this area. I needed your customers, your business. I need to prove to her that I can be successful, independently.
Somewhere during the course of her monologue, Claire has sunken to the floor.
But success requires many hands. You can't whistle a symphony, you need an orchestra. There's no point in depending on yourself for everything when you have friends and family there to help you. I may be new here, but I've learned an awful lot about all these guys in just a short time, and we each have our own talents. If it was any one of them acting alone, yeah, this hotel would crash and burn. But the hotel needs us, as much as we need it to keep us together.
I guess you could say we're pretty independent too.
What? No.
dude, you missed the whole point of Charlie's speech.
No, guys. Independent. Inn. It's a hotel. We're dependent on the inn.
Your stilted humor reminds me. Did you tell everyone the good news, Jeremy?
What?
Oh, well, you see, during this whole fiasco, old man Stackman found me a job, working on art.
Oh, wow. Congrats.
Oh, that's awesome.
So you're not going to be working here anymore?
Oops, no, I'll definitely still be working here. You don't make jack in the creative arts. But Graham's got me in contact with a local publishing company for kids' books. It turns out they're looking for artists, and they think my art has a unique style to it.
Isn't that the truth?
Quiet, you.
Wow. That's awesome. Looks like you found your calling before me, huh?
Well, actually, that's what I want to talk to you about. I need an author. I can draw, but I can't write. And who's better with words than you?
Paul.
Well, would you look at that? The kid's speechless.
That's a first. Miss Stackman, I also have a proposition for you. Well, I had a lot of money saved up for art lessons. Like a lot. And now I don't need them anymore, so I would like to donate a lot back to the hotel.
You're kidding.
Yeah, on one condition. We'd like to turn the employee, one of the bedrooms into an employee break room.
Oh, you're
What? No, you guys don't need an employee break room. That.
Oh, thank God. Now they'll finally leave us alone in the kitchen.
That works for me. I mean, if it's having the chance to escape death, then sign me up.
But Mom, we're 2 equal degrees.
Oh, shoot, that's true. And we don't have any job openings right now.
I think I have a solution for that. Why don't we promote Artie to head chef? That would open up a bellhop position.
What? Why would we do that? Why not one of us?
Because Artie doesn't burn the food.
What do you say, Artie?
I mean, as long as you guys don't mind. As long as I get to keep my spatulas.
Wonderful. It seems we just got an opening for a bellhop position.
Dad, you can't be serious.
Why not? We're in need of someone with a heightened sense of responsibility. If this young lady has demonstrated anything today, it's a willingness to work.
I can't. I still don't understand how you all can just trust each other so freely. I mean, none of you even got along at the beginning of the day. What makes you think you guys will be able to hold it together for more than a week? I guarantee you it won't be long before something like this happens again.
Just because people fight doesn't mean they can't be the best of friends. Just because people have different interests doesn't mean they can't be closer than brothers. Just because people don't see eye to eye doesn't mean they aren't family. And just because people were enemies once doesn't mean they shouldn't be given a second chance. So what do you say? William extends his hand to Claire. Claire looks around for a while before finally accepting his handshake. William helps her up.
I'll get the paperwork.
I don't know about this still. Would hiring someone really be in the hotel's best interest? We have a budget to think of.
I could make a pretty good cup of tea. That was what my old business was before.
Hey, what did I just say about backstories?
Right. But I can open up a cafe right in the lobby. That might not sound like enough, but...
Sounds perfect to me. Welcome aboard.
So, who wants to handle her training?
Sage and Henry duck behind the counter, pulling Artie down shortly thereafter. Roger and Jeremy quickly exit as Gray awkwardly follows them.
Hey, wait!
Oh, well! You come with me. Let's get you in a uniform and get you to fill out some paperwork. William, Natalie, and Claire exit. Artie puffs up from behind the counter and looks towards their exit, smiling. Lights out. Scene 13. Lobby. Lights up on an empty lobby. Frankie chases Gray, Roger, and Jeremy in. She hands them each a room.
Come on, we've got a job offer to catch up on. We wasted like half the day.
Jeez, all right already.
Frankie exits.
Man, she's gonna, after we just cleaned up the entire kitchen.
Hey, they're not paying us minimum wage for nothing.
The three dance with their brooms. They throw them off stage, missing Natalie and Claire as they walk in. Claire is now wearing something resembling the bellhop's uniform.
And I think that we could put a little installation just over there. It's the perfect place for a cafe.
No, you can't build there.
Why not?
That's where the band sits.
Man,
Yeah, they've been over there for hours. I don't actually know where they came from. Do we even pay them?
The band plays.
We hope you all had fun in the hotel. Did you enjoy your stay?
This evening's almost over and our shifts are almost done. Signing off is Roger.
Jeremy and Gray.
The three proceed to dance, and Natalie pushes Claire to join them. She fumbles, trying to keep up. As they finish, Sage and Henry burst out of the kitchen.
I'm telling you, there's too much nutmeg.
I only put like a teaspoon in. You're just overly sensitive to spices.
False. How do you explain all that salt and pepper I use?
Those aren't spices, those are bland.
You take that back.
Bland.
Artie comes out of the kitchen, wiping his hands with a rag.
Guys, it's all right. Nutmeg is a bitter ingredient, so we can balance it out with some yakin, or maybe even cloves.
I take credit for this.
For what?
For finding your neck. I was in charge of training you after all.
Sure. You know, we never finished our conversation from Road.
Which one?
The one where you asked me on a date.
Whoa, really? Attaboy, Gray.
Dude, you can't just leave him hanging like that.
I didn't leave him hanging. We just got interrupted.
My answer is yes, by the way.
Wait, what?
To the date. I'd be happy to.
Wonderful.
The two begin to dance a partner dance. Jeremy joins in with Claire as Roger gets Natalie to dance with him. Sage and Henry begrudgingly join in together as well. William and Frankie enter. Well, never have I seen the staff this lively.
Oh, I have. Don't you have a job to do?
Oh, Frankie, you can relax. I don't think we have anything to worry about. This hotel is going to be just fine, it would seem. Besides, it's the end of the day. It's almost time for everyone to go home. The music chimes as everyone looks out to the audience.
We've had quite the rocky road,
But we managed to drive through with the right blend of ingredients.
You can make the perfect stew.
it might take some time, it might take some work, but we'll manage to pull through.
just put one foot in front of the other.
Don't be afraid to lean on one another.
If you work together, it'll be much better.
Then the music can ensue. Welcome one and all to the hotel. Did you enjoy your time? Things didn't go quite the way we planned, but they ended up just fine. It's with a heavy heart that we call it a day, and we bid you all adieu.
Adios, au revoir.
Shalom and ciao.
Ate Lagoo.
Auf Wiedersehen, Matane.
And namaste to you.
But we can't forget the sun will rise. Tomorrow is brand new.
And we'll be doing this all over again, so really, you should all come back. We need the money.
So good night, one and all in the hotel. We go our separate ways. But before we go, let's have a toast.
A toast to what we've learned today.
Here's to the family.
Here's to the friends.
The relationships.
And brothership we made here in the end.
And here's to the partnership we made along the way.
Hotel.